You have been chosen to serve on the grand jury. How'd that happen? Random selection of registered voter rolls and licensed drivers is the process used. 12 people and 1 alternate are selected to serve on the panel. An interpreter will be provided if any of the jurors does not speak English. The process takes place in the district court. A district judge will preside over the grand jury proceedings. We will provide the information that will guide you through the grand jury experience.
The grand jury is a legal body empowered to conduct official proceedings to investigate potential criminal conduct and determine whether criminal charges should be brought. The grand jury performs both accusatory and investigatory functions. The purpose of the grand jury is to determine whether there is enough evidence to charge the target with a crime. The standard used to return an indictment is probable cause. Probable cause means that the evidence presented would cause a reasonable person, we hope that's you, to determine that an offense has been committed and that the accused committed it. Probable cause does not require proof beyond reasonable doubt. The grand jury does not determine guilt or innocence.
The foreman or clerk will be given a copy of the indictment. The assistant district attorney will provide the grand jury panelists, that would be you, with appropriate grand jury instructions. Now, also given are name, date, time of presentation, and the case number, name of target, the list of charges in the proposed indictment, the names of the witnesses who will testify, name and function of any additional person in the room.
Everyone would like to be in the know, but innuendos, gossip, and subtle suggestions are not permitted. All grand jury proceedings are conducted behind closed doors. Only 12 jurors may participate in the deliberations. The district attorney and the assistant district attorney, the attorney for the target, jail guards when the target is in custody, court interpreters, and sworn aides are allowed in the grand jury room. Testimony or any event that takes place in the courtroom is not to be discussed except with other jurors. All deliberations of the grand jury are secret forever. The facts are important in the legal process. Verifiable proof is submitted in this step.
The foreman will swear in the witnesses and give advice of rights to the witness. The ADA will ask questions of the witness and evidence will be presented. The target does not have to appear or give a statement to a police officer. In most cases, the grand jury may not be informed about the target's criminal record of prior arrests. Do not speculate or ask a witness to speculate. That's not a good thing. The grand jury rarely sees physical evidence. It is the duty of the grand jury to weigh all evidence submitted. The 12 members of the grand jury will deliberate the case and decide whether to return a true bill or no bill. Oral testimony and physical evidence are relevant to a fair and impartial determination of guilt or innocence.
The target shall be notified of his target status and will be given an opportunity to testify. An indictment is determined by the oral testimony of witnesses under oath and any documentary or physical evidence. Specific ground rules apply when considering the crime scene. This may or may not be the scene of the crime. Most crimes have 4 elements in common: the place of the occurrence, the date, the identity of the offender, the intent of the offender. Questions may be directed to the assistant district attorney. All instructions and legal advice from the ADA will be done on the record.
For you to return an indictment, you must find probable cause the evidence presented would cause a reasonable person to believe that an offense has been committed and that the accused committed that offense. Additionally, that the target acted intentionally when he purposely does an act which the law declares to be a crime, even though he may not know that his act is unlawful. Now, the grand jury has the power to order the attendance of witnesses, to cause the production of all public records or other evidence relevant to its inquiry, and to enforce such power by subpoena issued by the power and authority of the district court.
The grand jury has the power to order the attendance of witnesses, to cause the production of all public records or other evidence relevant to its inquiry, and to enforce such power by subpoena issued by the authority of the district court. This is a preliminary hearing. The basis for a grand jury is to determine whether there is enough evidence to charge the target with a crime. Probable cause is the foundation to return an indictment. The grand jury does not determine guilt or innocence. King Henry II of England established the grand jury in 1166. The grand jury process has been utilized for over 800 years. Your participation in the grand jury is a privilege.